the US Army has showcased a new video of a secret hypersonic missile at the annual Space and Missile Defense (SMD) Symposium, which is being held online this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This common hypersonic glide body, CHGB, missile could be the one teased by POTUS Donald Trump numerous times, describing it as a super-duper missile. The video is apparently not that new. It was shot on March 19th and has been shared previously too. It shows a massive rocket blasting off Pacific Missile Range facility in Kauai, Hawaii. The test is dubbed Flight Experiment 2. Reported first by The Drive, the launch was coordinated by the US Army with the Navy. The report also hints that this super-duper missile will be capable of flying at the speed of Mach 17, which is approximately 20,991 km per hour. Just to put things into perspective, Mach 1 is the speed of sound. So yeah, that's pretty fast. According to Defenseek.com, most supersonic missiles travel at a speed between Mach 2 and Mach 3, which is up to 2,300 miles per hour. The most well-known supersonic missile is the Indian-Russian BrahMos, currently the fastest operational supersonic missile capable of speeds around 2,100–2,300 miles per hour. But this new hypersonic missile teased by the US military and Donald Trump in the past is capable of shattering that speed record in the blink of an eye, if it can reach Mach 17 speed. US hypersonic missile development. The video on the US military hypersonic missile shows a section of the actual flight of the secret hypersonic missile. The flight wasn't as long as you'd expect, and it ended with a bang. It isn't clear whether it actually is an explosive that explodes at the target or just a missile randomly colliding with a target, showcasing what a missile crashing at hypersonic speeds can look like. Boeing is signaling its growing interest in marketing its F-15EX twin-engine multi-role fighters to the Indian Air Force. Back in February, Boeing Vice President Pratish Kumar stated the company was seeking a license to export the F-15EX to India, a request which may soon be granted, according to Indian defense journalist Shiv Arora. This latest variant of the nearly half-century-old F-15 combines decades of upgrades developed for export model Eagles into a new multi-role platform for U.S. service with Air National Guard squadrons. The first 8 F-15Xs out of an expected final order of 144 to 200 are due off the St. Louis assembly line in 2021. Boeing has had some success exporting military aircraft to India, notably deals for Apache Guardian and Chinook helicopters, as well as C-17 transports and P-8I patrol planes. But it has so far been unsuccessful in offering another twin-engine fighter, the F-A-18 Super Hornet, to meet the same Indian Air Force requirement the F-15 may be aimed at. If Boeing can secure the necessary authorizations, the venerable F-15, a type famously undefeated in air-to-air combat, may then confront a flock of more recent designs. New Delhi's endless quest for foreign fighters, India's medium multi-role combat aircraft, MMRCA, competition to procure between 126 to 200 medium fighters, has been a mess since it was incepted in 2001, nearly 2 decades ago. Dragging on so long, the Indian Air Force's preferred choice, the Mirage 2000, ceased to be available for production. In 2012, India decided to buy France's cutting-edge Dassault Rafale fighter. But for the final deal signed in 2016, India only ordered 36 jets for €7.81 billion, over $9.2 billion. The resulting 41% increase in unit price caused a political scandal. Facing a huge impending shortfall of fighters as India retires its old MiG-21 and MiG-27 jets, New Delhi then issued a new requirement for 114 single-engine light fighters, which seemingly boiled down to a choice between Swedish Saab's JAS 39 Gripen fighter and an upgraded version of the Lockheed Martin F-16, later rebranded the F-21, built in India in cooperation with Tata. This might have been a quick done deal, but the Indian Air Force apparently didn't really want to consider only single-engine fighters, and rebooted the procurement yet again in February 2018, this time allowing twin-engine aircraft. While the IAF has yet to issue specific requirements, it reportedly is now seeking 114 aircraft for a procurement that could total $15 billion or more. For now, virtually every advanced fourth-generation jet fighter available for export, save for those from China, a military rival, is now on the table. It's worth noting India could also eventually end up pursuing a fifth-generation stealth aircraft. Perhaps a mature form of Russia's Su-57 Felon stealth fighter, though New Delhi withdrew from a program to co-develop an Indian variant called the FGFA, or Lockheed's fifth-generation F-35 stealth fighter, subject of some Indian interest. What does the F-15 bring to the table? The Indian Air Force faces a political choice as much as a technical one, as New Delhi balances its relationship between its historical arms supplier Russia and its growing partnership with Washington, encountering pressure from China. Notably, the US-COTSA Act means it could theoretically sanction India for Russian arms purchases, though it has so far refrained from doing so. The choice will be hugely significant beyond the value of the airframes themselves. Combat aircraft are built for compatibility with national ecosystems of avionics, including radars, data links, electronic warfare suites etc., and weapons ranging from air-to-air missiles to GPS-guided glide bombs. For example, Russian R-73 and R-77 air-to-air missiles are compatible with both MiG-29 and Su-30 fighters, and a technician specialized in maintenance of one aircraft systems may more easily transfer those skills to work with another. The IAF has never operated American jet fighters before. Currently the Indian Air Force flies Russian Su-30s, MiG-21s and MiG-29s, and French Jaguars, Mirage 2000s and Rafales, in addition to its growing fleet of domestic Teases jet fighters. The Indian Navy also operates MiG-29K carrier-based fighters. The IAF recently purchased 12 more Su-30s and 21 MiG-29s to shore up its flagging numbers. Don't forget, like the video, please share and subscribe.